Spring has finally come to Bloomington, Indiana. Amongst other things, the town is beginning to come out of its winter hibernation, including its vibrant, antique community. This community is run by some of the warmest and most colorful people of all the small businesses in town. Let's take a quick pictorial tour of these businesses and how they contribute to the town by adding flavor, rarity, and personalized service that cannot be found in other lines of work today. We'll begin our tour with one of the larger stores in Bloomington, 2nd Street Antique Mall, located on 2nd Street, run by Kevin Paul.
I had retail shops in Florida, Hallmark shops, since 1979. Retired in '06, didn't enjoy retirement very much. Some friends of mine had opened this. They decided they didn't want to do it anymore. They asked me if I wanted to buy it. I said, sure, why not?
So it's like
so here I am.
the product of restlessness.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely true. Yeah. But it's fun. You have room to negotiate, which is fun for me. I enjoy that part of it. I like communicating with people and see if we can make deals on some things like that. So yeah, that's a big joy for me.
I just like coming here and just brings back a lot of memories of my grandparents and my parents now too. Lots of things that we had when we were kids. Even my son, he sees things that he had as he was a kid, so it's a good way to remember. Kind of sad in a way.
Next is just a hop, skip, and a jump to Kirkwood Avenue, where we'll see Time Flies, run by Brendan Golightly. Time Flies is known not only for its great deals, but also its wide variety of oddities.
I've always been a collector. My father was an archaeologist. My mom was a thrifter, yard sailor, collector too. So ever since I was a little kid, first thing I started collecting was rocks and then coins and then baseball cards. And then now, as you see, I collect everything. And I've become less attached to things though, you know. I try not to get attached to my objects. Makes it easier to sell. And if you lose them or whatever, you don't get sad about it.
An even smaller hop, skip, and a jump away is the Garret, in the Batman House as it's known, which is located on the corner of Kirkwood and Madison.
My name is Dara, and my maiden name was Garrett. Garrett in Old English means attic, and a lot of antiques come from attics. The Garrett is probably best known for its lamps and lamp parts because we have literally thousands of them, and if you need a lamp part, if we don't have it in stock, we can most likely get it for you. And our other specialty is rocks and minerals, and we have tons of rocks and minerals. So those two things we're best known for. The ideal customer is one that comes in with something in mind and that you can help them find that, and in different price ranges and things like that. And we do try to keep different price ranges of things. I mean, we have things all the way from $250 to $7,500, in this same shop. So.
Variety is certainly one thing the Garret is not short of. Combine Time Flies with the Garret and you'd have a vendor system. Mix a lot and what have you got? The Bloomington Antique Mall, which is located on 7th Street, just across from the Farmers Market.
Hey, I'm Will Rosen, manager of the Bloomington Antique Mall. The building was built around 1902 as a bulk food warehouse. The railroad Monon line ran right outside the west end of the building. And food would come in large containers and then get broken into smaller boxes for the stores here in town. It operated that way until about 68 or so. Then the building sat empty until about 1982. Bill Cook bought the building and converted it over to an antique mall. He had it probably 30 years or so. We ended up putting it up for sale, and then Exit 76 Antique Mall owners bought this building to convert it back to an antique mall. Our business, as the Bloomington Antique Mall, we rent space. We rent floor space and showcases, period. That's our business. In the building is probably around 100 dealers. Each person does their own thing.
Don't take my word for it, though. Please see for yourself what a vibrant and thriving antique community Bloomington has to offer. This short presentation has only scraped the surface of what adventures await the visiting antique hunter. For more detailed information on the stores featured in this video or the many others in town, please follow your nose to these Facebook pages for hours, locations, and contact information. Happy hunting!